The tennis star Novak Djokovic has been having a hit on centre court at Rod Laver Arena as the Serbian national awaits a decision on whether the Australian government will cancel his visa. Live now to our Sky News reporter Joel Philp at the stadium in Melbourne. Joel, I understand the draw for the Australian Open has been delayed. Do we know why?
Yeah, it's been delayed slightly, Ash. There's no indication as to why at this stage, but it was due to start at 3 p.m. local time. It was a COVID-restricted event, so not too many people could attend, but it was being live streamed or will be live streamed on the Australian Open Facebook page. So it's not clear as to the reason of that at this stage. But of course, Novak Djokovic would still be the number one seeded player in the world to be taking part in that draw. But we've seen fresh revelations today that the Spanish government is investigating Djokovic over accusations that he entered the country without a relevant exemption or a vaccination certificate. So it appears he's in trouble with perhaps 3 countries now. We haven't seen any outcome from the Australian government so far into their investigations as to whether cancel Novak Djokovic's visa. But in the meantime, a former tennis coach, Lars Kiss, says he simply wants to play the sport. Take a listen.
Some things feel that we've lost a little bit of common sense, haven't we? I mean, my question to everyone would be, what gain does Novak get by declaring that he hasn't been to Spain? It was an honest mistake.
Ash, in the meanwhile, the Victorian government has announced a cap on the amount of people that can attend the Australian Open. They've put a pause on ticket sales above 50% capacity. But if you have bought a ticket to an event which is already sold at greater than the 50% capacity, you can still attend. Now, of course, we haven't had any word yet from the Australian government as to whether they will cancel his visa. But if it is the case, it is likely, I've been told, that indeed lawyers could file and could attempt to get an injunction via the court, which could mean the drama in court could continue into next week. So Novak Djokovic could be kicked out of the country in the middle of the Australian Open. In the meantime, the Serbian community leaders from there have been saying that if he is indeed detained, like we saw him detained at that Park Hotel detention facility earlier last week, that they would be protesting once again, and they say it would be in the form of dance protests. Yeah, so we'll have to see what happens. Again, another busy day here, but the situation just drags on.
Yeah, delaying the draw. All very curious. We will try and get some more information and details on why that draw's been delayed for our viewers, and we'll bring you any developments as they happen. Joel, thank you.